sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikarinam moksha sadhana bhutam tattva viveka prakaram vakyasyamaha. So for anything, for any text to study, for whom it is, for who has to study, right? First you reading a book, for reading a book or going to a school, for going to a course, will ask, is this for me? Okay, is this for me, and what benefit do I get out of that? So this book is for people who have a sadhana chatushtaya, fourfold qualities. Okay, sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikarina. And what is the benefit of this? Moksha sadhana bhutam, for who is seeking liberation, mukti. So what is the qualification? So going to college, the qualification is SSLC. Okay, right? For going to a science course, you should have studied science in the high school. Like that, this book is for people who have fourfold qualifications. What is it called? Sadhana chatushtaya sampanna adhikarina. And benefit of this is moksha sadhana bhutam. This will help them to realize the truth, reality, and this will help him to get moksha. That is the purpose. Tattva viveka prakaram vakshamaha. And what is the methodology? So he says, what is the methodology? Tattva viveka prakaram. That means, then you will ask, what should I do? I go to high school, then I go to engineering. So do I have practicals, theory, and what is there in that? Right? So in Atma-jnana, what is required is the question. So do I have to do sadhana? Do I have to do practice? What I should do? Right? For moksha, what should be done? Is the question. So tattva viveka prakaram. Moksha, only thing which you require is a proper discrimination. Okay. There are two types of achievement in the world. One type of achievement is I do something and I get something. I do something and I get something. For example, I don't have a house. For building a house, I have to earn money, I have to do something. I have to take a loan, I have to construct a house and get the house. Do something and get something. Right? Action and result. Okay? The moksha doesn't belong to this category. I do something and I get something is not possible in moksha. Okay? It belongs to a different category called I have something, I'll recognize it. Right? So, I have something, I'll recognize it, moksha. It's not about doing something, getting something. Okay? Doing something, getting something involves effort and getting it. I have something, I'll recognize it requires usage of buddhi, discrimination. Right? So what is the difference between the two? If you don't have something and you get something, okay, you will lose something also. I don't have money, I earned money. Whatever money earned can be spent or I may lose it. Whereas what I have already, I recognize it, I'll never lose it because already I have. Right? Moksha belongs to a category of not getting something. Moksha belongs to a category recognizing something what you have. Are we clear? So the example for this is one lady was crying. Okay, lady was crying. I lost my necklace. Then some friend saw her. Then asked her, what kind of necklace? Okay, a diamond necklace with the red stones. Then what are you wearing in the neck? Oh, it's here. So that already you're having it. You forgot that and you're recognizing it. You're not getting diamond necklace. So the moksha belongs to a category of recognizing what you have, not getting what you don't have. Okay. So then what is required for you? You have to understand how to find. What is required is use your intelligence to find what is there, but you are not noticing it.
How to recognize?
So it requires application of intelligence to find out what you have. That's why Atma is teaching your intellect to use the discrimination called Viveka. Okay? To find out what you already have, but you are missing it. Understand? So what is the difference between the two? If I don't have something and I try to get it, there's always a time frame. Okay? To build a house, I need to work for 10 years, earn some money, take loan and repay the loan for 30 years. So there is a time involved. But where is the recognition? Recognition, does it take time? Does recognition take time? If you are using your intellect properly, recognition doesn't take time. It's not a function of time. Right? It is now you can do, provided your intellect is sharp enough to recognize. Okay. Whether you are able to recognize now or tomorrow or day after tomorrow or 10 days later or 1 year later or 10 years later, it requires application of your intellect, nothing else. Is the difference clear between two? So I didn't get realization. That means your intellect has to be applied properly. Somewhere you are missing. How to apply that intellect properly is what is being taught. Nothing else. And that's called Viveka. The word Viveka you have to understand. Viveka means discrimination. Do you have the ability to discriminate? Sir, do you have the ability to discriminate?
Sure.
You have the ability to discriminate. When you are buying the mobile phone, this mobile phone or the other mobile phone. When you are buying the vegetable, oh, this is good vegetable, this is not good vegetable. When you are spending money, this is how I have to spend money, I don't have to spend money. So discrimination is there for all of us. Okay? Correct? You have the discrimination, no? The way you wear the dress, the way you come, all discrimination, intellect is used for discrimination. We are good in discrimination about the objects. But when it comes to thoughts, do you have the ability to discriminate? Where we can't have the discrimination is thoughts. Somebody is very good in choosing a right type of dress. This is the right type of dress I am choosing. Okay, very nice dress. So I look nice? Yes. You have used your discrimination. What is nice? But the same place, I am depressed, yeah. That means you have chosen thoughts of depression. You didn't use your discrimination. So you don't know what kind of thoughts you can choose, what kind of thoughts you cannot choose. You don't even know that you can choose your thoughts. So where is your discrimination failing? In the thoughts.
Recognize thoughts.
Okay? Right? In the thoughts your discrimination is failing. So Vedanta is teaching you to have the right kind of thoughts in the right way. If you think Vedanta is teaching you something else, no. Discrimination of the right kind of thoughts or the wrong kind of thoughts. Thoughts which can uplift you and thoughts which can liberate you. How to have that thoughts is the teaching. It doesn't say have this thought also. It just teaches you how to discriminate. Understand? If Vedanta says you have this thought, you believe in this, then Vedanta becomes a teaching, becomes a dictator. Okay? Then believe in this. No, Vedanta doesn't teach you believe in this. Vedanta teaches you how to sharpen your buddhi, intellect, such that you can have the right kind of thoughts yourself. Right? It gives you the freedom. It only gives you the tools to correct. And what is the correction required? Only correction required is in our buddhi, intellect. Because the intellect is the greatest tool which human being has got. Because of the intellect we are different from the animals. Because of the intellect we have gone to the space. We have explored science and technology. Okay? Can that intellect be used for my own upliftment, for my own freedom, my own peace? Is the question. The answer is yes, you can do that, provided you have the right kind of discrimination in choosing your thoughts. Right? people don't choose their thoughts properly. They are indiscriminate in their thoughts. So the Vedanta is teaching you how to use your discrimination in thoughts. Okay. And how to use your discrimination, please understand, tell me. Suppose you want to buy a vegetable. So what vegetable to buy? How do you use the discrimination? You have a logic there. Correct? You have a logic. Okay. So this vegetable looks green. So it's a fresh. This vegetable doesn't look green. It's stale. So I should buy a fresh vegetable. In a fresh vegetable, this will cost me more, this will cost me less. That means you have a logic in applying the discrimination in the objects. Right? Similarly, there's a logic which you have to apply in choosing your thoughts. And that logic is what is being taught in Vedanta. Okay? And the logic applied to the world is called objective logic. The logic applied to your thoughts is called subjective logic. Okay? The subjective logic is used by Vedanta to teach you something beyond the subject. Something beyond the subject is Atma. Subject is me and object is the world. Okay? We are very, very discriminative in the objective world, but not discriminative in the subjective world. So, set your subjective world properly using proper logic, and when the mind becomes silent, you recognize something beyond the mind, which is called Atma. You go beyond the mind. So that's why Vedanta uses a higher logic. That what is that higher logic is what is being taught here. Is that clear? So Sri Shankaracharya says, this is for one who has a sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. There are fourfold qualification. Wealth is required. Right? Then what you have to do is for moksha, for liberation. And what is the process is using your discrimination properly. This is what I am going to do. Now what is this fourfold wealth? So if you are getting admitted to engineering college or medical college, what is the fees, sir? 4 lakh rupees. So you know how much is the fees to be paid. Right? Understand? So you need a wealth to get into college. Here also in Vedanta you need a wealth, not physical wealth, internal wealth, mental wealth. A mental wealth qualifies you because all this operation is on your thought process. Already you should have a baseline, or rather a pre-qualification, which is called inner wealth. Inner wealth is called sadhana chatushtaya. And if you have inner wealth, this is for you. If somebody who doesn't have inner wealth, then probably he will not be able to apply this logic very effectively. Is this clear? It's like an aptitude test. Go to any college or something. They will do some aptitude test, mathematics and logic and all. Like that, there is a inner quality required for study of Vedanta. That's called sadhana chatushtaya. Is the purpose of the book clear?